Hey guys, I am here with these, the new EVs from Hummer. So today we've got the Hummer EV Supertruck right here, which is pretty unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm saying those words. And then over there, we've got every mom's dream, the Hummer SUV that's all electric. Please go ahead and push that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So, the Hummer EV Supertruck is all new for 2022. This is a little different than the Hummer EV SUV, which is all new for 2024. So they both have one electric motor in the front, two electric motors in the rear, but in the truck, we've got close to 1,000 horsepower and 1,000 foot-pound of torque, whereas the SUV only has about, 800 horse or 800 foot-pound of torque. Please, either way, you're gonna be flying. So the Hummer EV Supertruck is entering a really interesting space. So we've got the Rivian pickup that everyone sort of has been drooling over for a few years now. And then we've got, of course, the Tesla Cybertruck, which is so controversial. People either love it or they hate it. And more recently, Ford has announced their F-150 Lightning, which is going to be their all-electric F-150. So why would you get a Hummer EV? Well, think about this. Number one, Hummer's been an iconic off-road brand in the US for so many years, and though there are people who are real Hummer enthusiasts. Number two, this is coming to us from GM. They're not exactly new to the all-electric space. Think Bolt, think Volt. What do those have to do with these? Well, they understand electric motors. So how will the Hummer stick out against that competition? Well, let's just first look at its design. Look at this front end. You see this coming down the freeway, this illuminated front end? You are not going to miss it. The other thing you're not going to miss is the fact that it says Hummer. It says Hummer everywhere. So if you're a loyal Hummer enthusiast, man, you are going to love the Easter eggs that I'm about to show you. Another thing I want to be sure to point out are just there are little H's and little Hummers everywhere, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know, I'm into it. So look, you've obviously got it there. You've got it on the step up. Like a lot of cars, you've got it in the wheel, but also you've got an H in your headlight. And then this is the one I really dig. And we've got the American flag embossed right here. Another thing that's really unique about the Hummer EV Supertruck is this roof. So I don't know about you guys, but the idea of a pickup truck that's a convertible sure sounds good to me. So as you can see, this element of the roof is removable. We have it removed for you right now. And then there are two panels on the interior which are also removable. And then as you may see or may not see, that back window goes all the way down. So that means that you and your family of four and perhaps dog could be rolling down the freeway with all your junk in the bed with the top down. So cool. Another thing to think about is this is a GMC truck. So think about the Sierra 1500 and the 2500 that has the multi-pro liftgate, which I totally dig, and we're gonna show you a little bit more of that. Included in the multi-pro liftgate is this, which is the bed extender, which means you can fit your dirt bike. So this folds down and then you can easily step into your bed. I think it's ridiculous not to address these tires. These are 35s, which come standard on the Supertruck. It also does fit 37s, but those don't come from GM. If you've ever charged an electric vehicle before, you will appreciate this. It makes me crazy sometimes when you're charging an EV and you can't see if it's charging. Like, is the light on? Or you have to go inside the car to see if it's actually charging. And how much progress has it made? Well, Hummer solved that here and included it in the headlights. And I think that is super cool. And because this is an EV, we have a frunk. Again, this is a production version, so it might be opening a little bit slower than it normally would, but that means that you can take that roof and put it in here. So cool. When you're sitting in this truck, it doesn't feel like any old truck. So one thing that's really interesting just from the get-go is this blocky interior. You know, everybody has been so interested in trying to make things look different that they all ended up looking the same and just like kind of smooth and curvy like they were trying so hard, whereas this feels really blocky, which I kind of dig. It's like, forgive the pun, but it feels like a big Lego. It's like someone was like, we need a touch screen. Let's put this bad boy in here. And it makes it feel tougher, which I really dig. Included in that are these, are all of the buttons, the interfaces here have nice, first of all, they're wide and they're tactile and they're big enough for big hands, which a lot of automakers miss these days when they're trying to include technology. So there you have it. It's the Hummer EV Supertruck, all new. Tell me what you think in the comments.